great to be back in the team and that result in Wellington?
Yeah, it was a fantastic result. You know, at the end of the day, we probably felt as if we could have come away with 3 points, but you know, to go over there and get a draw and come back from 1-0 down, I think, and in the conditions, I think we did quite well. To be honest, even at 2-2, it was one of those feelings where there was 10 minutes to go and you still felt like I felt like we had another goal in us, and it was a shame we didn't get the win.
I mean, going back a couple of weeks now, but was you sending off in Brisbane harsh?
Oh, yeah, well, for me, I definitely think it was. But you know, I guess for the angle of the referee and things like that, it was a tough angle for him to see, but in my mind, I got the ball and only the ball. So, and with the second yellow, it was actually just for a little bit of push and shove before a corner kick, which normally you don't see too many yellows for. But if I didn't try and make that tackle, he was one-on-one on goal. So, as a defender, sometimes you have to make tackles, and for me, I honestly feel like I got the ball and made it, you know, a fair challenge, but. At the end of the day, I ended up, it led to the send-off and they got a penalty out of it anyway, but I'm not going to change the way I play. I think, you know, I haven't got yellow cards for talking back or things like that. My cards have been for tackles and, you know, a bit of physical action in a game, so I guess that's part of football.
This was your starting game. Just tell us about your emotions coming off the bench against Victory and then starting against Wellington.
Well, I was very just anxious and obviously a bit surprised. Like, I was very, very happy with my game against Victory, but yeah, just prepared mentally for what the coaches obviously wanted me to do, and I was very grateful and everything else. So.
And you're obviously small and quick. Yeah. Is that your attributes? You feel that your best attributes for your pace?
Just being agile and everything else. Yeah. So.
You normally play wide?
Junior days I was more of an attacking midfielder, but just as I've come into seniors, I've been a lot more versatile, so it's helped out a lot, obviously, yeah.
I think it's one of those things that John has said from the beginning, that if you're good enough, you're old enough, and Adrian came in, like you just said, in the last game, and this time he did really well, and very pleased with his progress.
You've got a player who's not in your initial squad, you get an injury, and straight away he leapfrogs over a couple of players and he's in the team. He must have really impressed you.
Yeah, but I think this depends also sometimes what you need tactically as well. And Adrian fitted in this weekend in Wellington, and glad we had him, because it was one of those games where you know, when they haven't lost at home for 23 games, you need something tactical to hopefully change that. And I think overall we did as a team really well. And the position where Adrian came into play, he fulfilled that and did very well for us.
The way the team bounced back from that loss in Brisbane, 4 points from 6, the win over Victory, the good result, good performance more than anything in Wellington as well.
Yeah, the pleasing things so far certainly has been obviously the Derby win. It's another game, but it was a special game with a full house, and the reaction of the team was fantastic. But more pleasingly, I think, is that we deserved to win. So we didn't come away from that game and people say, "Oh, it was a lucky win and all that." We deserved it, and the draw this weekend too. That was, if it was to be a winning team, I suppose it should have been us. So again, very pleased overall. But this is only a step. We have more levels to get to, but it's looking at the moment like we are on the right path.